Thanks to this episode's sponsors, BetterHelp.com/views and then SeatGeek.com. Use promo code VIEWS. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Views. I just got back from New York. I'm seeing Jason for the first time in a while. It's kind of nice.
Hello, David.
Hi, Jason.
While you were gone, I got a huge brand deal with Doritos.
That's amazing.
Just want to let you know that.
Looks like you've been eating a bunch of them, too. All right, let's just roll the intro music. Yeah, so this is the podcast. I'm David. This is Jason. And together with David and Jason. Okay, hit it. Go. You have so many stories. I just want to hear them.
Oh, man. First of all, great to see you. You're in New York.
Yeah,
we were apart for the first time in like 5 years, it felt like.
I haven't seen Jason in like 3-4 days, which is a long time.
Man.
I told him to come to New York to shoot, and then I landed in New York, and he decided, well, you didn't go because you had a brand deal with Spider-Man and Doritos.
And Doritos.
So I landed in New York, and I immediately caught a fever, like just fucking full-on sick for 2 days. So I was dead weight, so I couldn't have shot anyway.
Oh, thank God.
So you got lucky.
Didn't you get delayed, too?
No, I didn't get... Oh, yeah, we were on our flight.
When I saw you got delayed, part of me was like, yes, dodge that bullet. And then the other part of me was like, ooh, could have been a good vlog.
No, we didn't get delayed. The flight was on time, but we got to New York, and the weather was so bad that we were circling over New York for like an hour and a half, just circling. And then the pilot goes... Okay, we're running out of gas. We got to go stop at North Carolina. So we fucking landed in North Carolina.
Which is a crazy thing for a pilot to say. In the pilot's mind, he's like, we ran out of gas. But if you say that to civilians, I'd be like, wait, what?
Well, no, it's not even that. It's just like now we stopped in North Carolina. We fucking landed. Yeah. We had to refuel, and then we had to go back up and land in New York. So in total, it was like a 10-hour flight. 10, 11-hour flight, which is fucking crazy. Oh, my God. So, yeah, you're lucky you didn't do that. How was Doritos?
Doritos was great. I went to the Spider-Man premiere. I took
Great.
Wyatt, my
son. I love
son.
Spider-Man.
Amazing. Got there. Guess who's a big fan of yours?
Who?
Tom Holland's brothers.
Oh, I know. I've met him before.
I know. I said that. I said that to them. I was like, I think David's met you before. He's like, no, I don't think so.
No, I've definitely met him.
Yeah, I said. I think.
No, I don't think so.
It was great. Tom Holland walks up, and I'm like, oh, Wyatt's like, oh, cool, that's Tom Holland. That's Tom Holland.
That's
and then all of a sudden, 2 more Tom Hollands like tap me on the shoulder. And I'm like, am I in Spider-Man right now? Because they look a lot alike.
Sure.
And they were super nice guys.
Yeah, they're all very sweet.
Yeah, they were looking for you.
That entire family. Yeah, well, I was fucking puking my brains out in New York.
Yeah, I met the Impractical Jokers. Oh, I met Sam Jackson.
Oh, wow, you met everybody.
Yeah.
Sam Jackson watches your vlogs?
Just the Family Channel.
Yeah.
I love that motherfucking Charlie. Now that is one funny ass motherfucking lady.
That's funny.
I saw him and he went up on the red carpet. We got like a great position. I don't know how. They literally like just let me stand. Remember when Avengers we were standing next to Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah.
Same thing.
You're just
standing there. I think that's the move at Avengers. Like people are any kind of Marvel movie, everybody's so scared. Everyone's like standing back because they think they really have superpowers, you know?
Yeah.
But they don't. So I knew that they don't have superpowers. So I just walk right up.
You also met Zendaya.
I met Zendaya.
How was that?
Incredible.
Yeah, she's great.
So nice. Asked for a picture. She's like, oh, so nice to meet you. Then her people came up to me. And they were like,
will you delete that picture?
Then her people came up to me and they're like, we watched the vlogs. And I was like, holy shit, are you serious? They're like, guys, and like we're gonna try to do something with Zendaya. And I was like, okay.
I'd love to. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, sick.
That'd be the best.
And then the Sam Jackson didn't go so well. I will say that. I pulled the old Jason Nash on that one.
Wait, get the fuck out. What'd you do?
Well, he went up there and he was we weren't going to get him for the vlog. Don't worry about it. Hey, listen, you win some people and you lose some others. I got you Tom Holland's brothers.
I'm cringing for you because I can't imagine how you fucked it up. What'd you say?
Well, he went up and he got out of the car and he stood there and he did his like set interview that he's supposed to do. And then he was walking off. I could literally kiss him if I wanted. That's how close I was. I kissed him. No, I go. Oh, Samuel. Could my boy please? I said, Sam, could my boy please? I said, could my boy have a picture? That's what I said.
Yeah.
And then he goes, does your boy know how to say please?
Oh,
like
wow.
that. And Wyatt was like, I didn't even really want a picture.
Oh God.
Yeah, like that. And then he came around. And he's like, okay, I'll take the picture. He's like, your boy's got to learn some manners, like that. And I go, it's not him, it's me. It's not him. And then he's like, it's okay. And then I go like this. I go, I'm sorry. I was just really nervous. And then he goes, I know. And then he walked away.
Oh, fuck.
Crazy.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's funny when you go to things and you're like, you don't think anything's going to be good, but then it was like incredible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You think like you're just going to go there and not. Usually when we go to those things, nothing happens. Then I met the Impractical Jokers.
Oh, yeah, those guys are great, too.
Sick.
It was you. Did you meet Murr?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know him?
Yeah, I know Murr.
How do you know him?
I've talked with him a little bit. Only like once or twice.
Yeah, he was really nice.
Yeah, he's.
They didn't know who I was.
They're all very sweet.
I just walked up to him.
You were just like, I want to be your friends?
Yeah, I just walked up to him like, you guys fucking rock.
From dad to dads.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
And then
you fit right in with those guys.
Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady was there?
Yeah, and her daughter, his daughter, Myri, was there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Wayne was so nice, super sick. He's like, I saw the tour bus thing you guys did. He's like, that was so funny.
Oh, sick.
And he's like, I wish I could do stuff like that. He's like, if that was a TV show, they'd never let you do that. And I was like, yeah, I'm talking to Wayne Brady. And I said something really dumb when I met Wayne Brady, even though I've met him 5 times.
What did you say?
A couple times. You know when stuff comes out of your mouth, like it's not bad, but it made no sense.
Sure.
And he probably just blew by it, like, what? I think I said, it's nice to be. I said, you look like a movie star. Like that,
yeah.
But he is a movie star.
Yeah, what did he
so
say?
That was a dumb thing to say.
Yeah, no shit.
He was just like, yeah, all right, the vlogs. He was super nice.
You look like a movie star.
I don't know what I said, and that was a really bad thing to say because he is a movie star. That's like saying...
It's like going up to John Stamos and being like, you look like a fucking actor. Yeah, no shit.
Man, you know me with celebrities. It is not cool.
You seem like you're the time of your life.
It was fun. I
would too. Tom Holland and Zendaya are like two of my favorite people.
He was super nice. He took a picture with me.
Actually, and Samuel L. Jackson. Actually, everybody you've listed, I'm actually really jealous.
I was bummed I didn't know some of the people that I could have got pictures with and talked to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I was like a little out of it.
Was Robert Downey Jr. there?
Yeah, he was serving popcorn because he's retired now.
Wait, he wasn't there?
No, I don't think so. No, he wasn't there. None of those guys were there. Colby Smulders was there, obviously.
You seem like you had the time of your life.
I wished you were there because if you were there, it would have been like on steroids.
Oh, we would have been able to like shoot with people.
Yeah, you would have been able to shoot with tons of people because like I felt like Zendaya was like maybe had seen my face or something, but if you were there, she would have been like, yo, it's David. You know what I mean? I was almost there. I was almost in like the upper echelon, but if you were there, it would have knocked us over. You know what I'm saying, Doug? And the movie's great.
The movie's good?
And Doritos are really tasty.
Okay.
It's funny when someone calls
What do you actually think about the movie?
You're going to say, what do you actually think about Doritos?
Well, Doritos are delicious.
Well, it's so funny when someone pays you to promote Doritos because you're like, what? Yeah, well, obviously they're fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Actually think about the movie?
Yeah.
It was great. It's much lighter than Avengers.
Yeah, sure. Avengers is like on crack.
It's Avengers on crack.
Avengers has Iron Man.
Yeah.
The best superhero of all time.
Yeah, and which, by the way, they did a little Iron Man retrospective before the Spider-Man movie, and I was thinking about you, and I was like, no.
David is kind of like him.
No. I thought the opposite. I went, no, nothing like David. Iron Man is nothing like David.
Fuck.
Yeah, nothing.
Maybe you just weren't watching with the right people.
What part of Iron Man do you think you are exactly? Which part? The part where he's cool?
Yeah.
Okay, you're a little cool. I'll give you that, but you're not good at science.
I don't know, man. I was pretty good at chem.
Yeah?
I know I cheated my way through chemistry. No, I don't know. I just honestly, if I had to pick, I'm obviously not fucking Thor. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not Thor. Like, who else am I then? I'm not the
You're
Hulk.
Paul Rudd. You're Ant-Man.
I'm not Ant-Man.
Are you saying who you are or who you would play if they cast? If they were casting, the only role you could play is Ant-Man. Sorry to tell you that.
Or Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I could get away with Spider-Man. But I couldn't get away with Iron Man. You're right. I'm talking about in real life.
Oh, in real life.
Yeah.
Well, I guess out of our friend group, yeah, you're doing the best. I mean, you're definitely orchestrating everything like Iron Man. I'll give you that.
It's not even about that. It's just I feel like Iron Man.
Tom Holland is such a good actor.
When I look in the mirror, I think Iron Man. Sorry, I can't get off this. Yeah, no, Tom Holland's great, and his interviews are so funny. Yeah, I'm a big fan.
But he when he's Spider-Man, he's playing this like kid who's like really innocent, but then he's also tough. It's like I don't know how he does that.
Yeah, it's like he's like when he kills someone, he's like, oh my god, I can't believe I just did that.
Yeah. Whoa. Like that wide-eyed thing that he does. You're like, I can't believe this guy's like a badass.
Yeah, he's like just figuring out how like special he is.
And Spider-Man's great. It's a lot lighter. It's really fun. It's all high school based.
Doritos are delicious. Wow,
that's what Brandon said to me. He goes, I was leaving and I was like all stressed out.
I literally had the worst time in New York.
I'm so sorry.
I don't have anything to add because I love doing like all the shows in the press, but I was so fucking sick. And like, you know me, I love going out to shoot, but I was calling nights early. I was like, I just got to go to bed. I got to go to bed. I had nothing. I woke up just drenched in sweat. I had to take like all these like vitamin shots in the morning because I was like, I got to get the sickness out of me. It was bad.
Your Strahan thing was awesome.
Yeah, you say that.
I hate you so much.
I know how.
Why can't I just fucking enjoy something that you do? I'm not even enjoying something that I do. I'm living through you.
No, I know how nervous I was and how like I feel like I wasn't even like talking.
You didn't come off as nervous.
What?
At all.
You're a liar.
I mean, listen, you weren't out there like being Dave Chappelle.
Sure.
But I thought it was a great talk show, guys. First of all, I think I've done talk show stuff. I think it's very hard to go out there to an audience and be funny.
I think Kiki and Strahan were also really great. I think they were really good.
They were great. They knew their stuff.
Yeah.
And I like the way they tried to like incorporate you into what they do. They did like the 4 minutes and 20 seconds thing.
Yeah, it was no.
Tell me what happened. What time did you get there?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I did this like build interview, right? Do you know what AOL?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
You know what AOL build is?
Yeah.
And I did that. That was really interesting because we got there like an hour early.
Okay. What time is this at?
I have no idea.
Oh.
So we just like sat in the green room.
Okay.
And the green room couches were like so incredibly soft. Like I've never seen couches like this. They were shaped like cocoons. It was a really interesting thing. So I took a nap. Like I was already mic'd up and I took a nap. Like I was ready to go on stage. And then they woke me up and they're like, it's time for you to go. And I was like, what? Go where? Like I was so confused because I woke up from like a 18-minute nap, which is like when you're most discombobulated because you just fell asleep and you're like, what the fuck's going on? And then like just walk through those curtains right there and you're on stage. And they sent me through the curtains and and all I heard was David Dobrik. And then I was there in an interview and my eyes were still like still crusty from like waking up and I couldn't even focus. I was literally it's like, you know, when you woke up to the party I threw at your house, it felt exactly like that. It felt like I was hit by like a stun grenade. Oh my god! I was like, where the fuck am I? But yeah, no, that was great. Everything was really fun. I did well, actually, I don't know if I can talk about what I did, but I did a bunch of things and it was all fun. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, it was just super fucking
Was
sick.
Strahan live?
It's taped live, but then it like airs like an hour and a half later. Yeah, so that was really cool.
So all your swearing that you did, they took out.
Yeah, I think they left my shit in. I said shit and they forgot to bleep it or something. And then we were heading to the airport, and New York is so fucking crazy. Like the traffic is insane.
Right.
It's insane.
Right.
I was at Casey Neistat's office, and I was with my publicist, and we had a car the entire time just waiting for us outside. So I was like, we have to get back to the hotel. So I was like, I'm gonna skateboard with Casey. And you and I told my publicist, can you get in the car and take all my stuff back to the hotel and we'll meet you there? She's like, fine. So I skateboarded with Casey to the hotel. We got there and I called her. I'm like, where are you? She's like, we're still 24 minutes away. It's crazy. On a skateboard, we beat her and she wasn't there for another 24 minutes.
Oh, wow.
It's fucking insane how like New York traffic works. And then we were late to the airport. Our driver said there's like an 80% chance you're going to miss your flight. So I'm like, fuck. Okay. So I called my friend and she hooked us up with a helicopter ride. So we went 20 minutes out of our way to a helicopter pad, and the helicopter lifted us over the city.
Everybody.
And to the airport in 6 minutes. We got to the airport in 6 minutes.
Wow.
As opposed to an hour and 40 it was going to take us.
Wow.
And we landed right at the airport. And a black car picked us up right at the helicopter and drove us straight to our gate.
Ooh, that was cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
How did everybody do on the helicopter?
Great. No one. I thought people were like, Zane was scared to begin with, but everyone was like, helicopter rides are so easy.
I got really sick on a helicopter in Hawaii once.
You can't do it for a while.
Mm.
You can only do it. We literally did it for 6 minutes, and it felt like it was half an hour. But you got to get off. But yeah, so I'm glad you fucking had the time of your life. I love Marvel movies.
I know, bro.
I love Marvel.
I know. It was like a David night.
They're the only movies I like.
Everything. I had 3 bags of popcorn.
Wow. What night was it on, too?
It was Wednesday night.
Oh, wow. So I didn't even have to post the next day. So I literally would have just had the night of my life.
Yeah, you would have just been hanging out with frickin' Tom Holland.
Fuck.
And Sam Jackson. Sam motherfucking Jackson, who probably no longer
Damn
wants
it.
to be my friend.
What a bummer.
Yeah.
I got to choose these opportunities.
Well,
better.
you pick some, you lose some.
Oh.
I don't know. That's not really the phrase.
Jason, is there something that interferes with your happiness or is preventing you from achieving your goals?
Being friends with you?
Yeah, well, BetterHelp Online Counseling is there for you. If you can't talk to me, you can definitely talk to them. There's licensed professionals. They're counselors who are specialized in depression, stress, anxiety, relationships, sleeping, trauma, anger, family conflicts, grief, self-esteem, all kinds of stuff. If you need to call them about literally anything, LGBT matters, anything you want, they're there, and anything you share is confidential. And if you're not happy with your counselor for any reason, you can request a new one at any time. But there are 3,000 U.S. licensed therapists, so don't be scared. You'll definitely find the right one for you. It's available worldwide. You have 4 communication modes. There's text, chat, phone, and video, and you can start communicating in under 24 hours. It's convenient, professional, secure, and best of all, it's affordable. With our listeners that listen to Views, you can get 10% off your first month with discount code VIEWS. So why not get started today? Go to betterhelp.com/views. That's betterhelp.com/views. Simply fill out a questionnaire to help them assess your needs and get matched with the counselors you love. betterhelp.com/views.
I went running down by the beach the other day, and I run right on the Venice Pier, and I wear headphones, and I listen really loud because my ears are old. And I'm just running. And
A car hit you.
No.
Damn it.
This guy just grabs me by both shoulders, and I just go, ah!
Yeah.
Like that. And he goes, "Oh, Jason, can I get a picture? Oh, I'm so sorry, like that." And David, I'm usually really nice. I wasn't like mean, but I was like, you know when you get scared, you're just like, "Hey, what are you doing? Come on, man, that's crazy."
Oh, no.
And right when I did that, 2 separate 12 or 13-year-old girls come up with iPhones.
Oh,
and
no.
as I'm like being like, "That's crazy, dude. That's crazy that you just did that." Like I was scared, you know what I mean?
God.
And I look over and there's 2 little girls like filming me. So somewhere there's probably video. Like if you saw the video, you'd be like, "It wasn't that bad."
Sure. No, I know what
But
you mean.
still, I was like,
He grabbed you while you were running?
yeah, and I didn't see him coming.
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
2 hands. And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
How old was he? 11.
He was no, he was like 22.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's scary.
And I was like, "Dude," I'm like, "Oh, you scared me, man." I must have said it 10 times. "You scared me, man. You scared me."
What did he say?
He was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "It's okay." He's like, I'm like, "You want to take the picture?" And he's like, yeah. "Can I get the picture? Is that okay?" And I was like, yeah. Just take it. Just take the picture. And I was like, I smiled. And he's like, "Again, I'm really sorry." Like that. And I was like, "It's okay. Don't do it. It was just bad interaction.
It's so weird to tell people like that they're wrong in situations. Like
Right.
when people come to my house,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
Oh.
Every time someone's at my house, it's happening like 4 times a day now. Guys, please do not come to my house. I always have to send like someone else to go out because I don't know how to do that. Or like I don't know how to.
Every
confront
time I
people.
pull up, there's somebody here now because it's summer.
Yeah. So I don't know how to confront them. So I send somebody, and like some people love doing it. Like there's like I won't name friends in our friend group, but some people are like really good at it. They're like, "What are you doing here? This is wrong. Don't come here."
Right.
And then
The ones that aren't in the videos.
Yeah, like when I go out there, I go like, "Hi, I'm sorry, I can't take any pictures with you." It's really uncomfortable.
This is I do the standard. If I saw you at the mall, I'd be happy to take a picture with you, but I can't right now. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Can you give this note to David? No,
Dude,
I'm so sorry. I
I don't know
can't.
if I said this, but the other day, someone knocked on my door at 11 o'clock at night, and they were like, "Do you want to go grab some beers?" It was 3 guys.
Wow.
3 guys. You know how fucking scary that is?
Mm-hmm.
When I'm home by myself, Natalie's on her trip in Fiji, and I have no protection because Natalie's my bodyguard. I'm fucking terrified. You want to go grab some beers? No, please don't shoot
Well,
me.
aren't you getting security?
Yeah, well, I was talking to some friends who have security guards, and I was getting quotes on how much it is. Did I tell you this? How much it costs?
How much?
It's he goes, it's $700 to $1,000, and I go, fucking Christ, a week? And he goes, no, that's for a night,
Really?
for one night, from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. It'll cost me $700 a day, minimum.
Wow, and that's not even the full day when they're
It's
all
not even
coming
the full
here.
day. That's fucking crazy.
I didn't think it would be that much. I'm sure you could get.
I can't afford that. That's
Call some
over.
of
That's
Jeff's
over.
friends.
That's over $200,000 a year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I guess we'll just sit here exposed.
I'd rather just get stabbed in the neck. No, I don't know. Yeah, I may just hire people that aren't Navy SEALs. I'm sure the people he's like talking about are like CIA operatives. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like next level, like it's probably fucking Daniel Craig from James Bond or even The Rock. Like,
right.
For that price, I want some serious celebrities guarding me.
You want Iron Man.
I want Robert Downey Jr. in his Iron Man outfit and half of the Avengers cast for that price. That's crazy.
Yeah,
but then again, they'll like take a bullet for you, right? Isn't that how it works? Like, isn't that what security guards do?
I guess if you get the right one.
What do you mean?
David's so funny though because he wants someone that's also going to be good in the videos. So that's the conversations that I've had with you. It's partly about like being safe, and the other part's like
my main concern is that he needs to be good for the videos.
Yeah,
that he needs to be some guy that's just fucking who knows what's up, who's funny,
who ends up strangling you.
Yeah, like I want a guy that's like. It's tough with security because, like, it's tough when you film with someone because, like, you get so close to the person that they think they're your friend.
Yeah.
And, like, they're no longer, like, working for you. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I don't want that to happen with my security guard. Like, I don't want him to be like, oh, fuck it, David, I'm not going to guard you tonight. Right. But I want a security guard that still, like, respects the fact that he's a security guard. And, like, I want to be able to be like, go make sure Jason doesn't come anywhere near me. And he, like, listens to me. Like, that's worth $300,000 a fucking year.
I'm sure that guy is out there. I don't know. You're big to your Rob.
I have a friend. He does YouTube. He needs security. I don't want to say his name, so I'm just going to say Billy John.
Yeah.
Billy John is his name.
I love his videos.
And so someone came over to Billy John's house, and or to Billy John's house, and he wasn't home, but the people that worked for him were there. Yeah. And they were like, the guy that came was really suspicious. So Billy John the next day watched the footage back, and they noticed that he had his name tattooed on him.
Ooh. Like
it said Billy John on this guy's fucking arm. And he's like a creep. So they called the police, and the police later found out they found machine guns in the trunk of his car the next day. God. So now this is a real story. This guy's being put to jail. Like, he's going to jail now.
Oh, my God.
Like 30, 40, 50 years.
This a friend of yours?
Yeah. That's fucking insane.
It's so scary.
There's so many different stories I hear about. Like,
I hear a lot of stories about people with just tons of ammo in their car.
Yeah.
And
there's a lot of security stories. Oh, Casey was telling me a story about his wife was in a taxi cab. He was saying this is one time his like security was jeopardized. His wife was alone in a taxi cab past midnight, and his daughter's name is Francine, and he no longer puts her in the videos because this is one of the moments that happened. She was in the taxi cab, and the taxi driver is like a really old man, like bearded, very scary man at midnight, right? Like, it's a scary, especially when you're a girl all alone. And he turns around and he goes, "How's Francine?"
Oh, no.
How scary is that?
It's so scary.
So now Casey no longer puts his kids online. That's fucking terrifying.
Charlie has a brand deal coming up. I don't know what to do.
You're definitely gonna milk your kids out forever. I know that.
It's a joke. She doesn't get brand deals. She is available though. No.
But yeah, no. Security's important, and it's really scary.
Oh, we have a question, dear David. I love when you talk about your upbringing. What's one thing that you'll do that your parents did when you're a parent, and what's one thing that you won't do? I thought that was a pretty interesting question.
That is a really good question. It's kind of tough for me to answer because I know I hated a lot of things that my parents did.
Right.
But it also led me to where I am now.
Sure.
So it's kind of a catch-22. So I don't know if I hated it. I don't know if my hate for it was justified or if they were doing the right parenting things, right?
Okay.
Like, one thing that pissed me off was, I bring this up all the time. I remember the first day I went to play piano. It was at some college.
Yeah.
And my dad's like, "You don't have to do this forever. It's just to see if you like it." And I went in, and I knew I was going to hate it. I left, and I was almost in tears. I was like, "That was horrible. I absolutely hated that." And then he goes, "Why don't you try one more day, and you'll see how you like it." And then I went back. And then, guess what? I kept having to fucking go back, and I did it for 5 years, just being miserable. And I didn't even improve that much because I didn't care for it.
Right.
And I think that's kind of one thing that I'm going to that's one thing. I'm going to – when my kid says they don't want to do anything, I'm not going to force it. Because my parents would always say, "Hey, you're gonna love to be able to play piano when you're older. Like, you may think it's lame now, but when you're older, you're gonna be so happy that we made you play piano."
Right.
And
now I sit next to Charlie Puth and nothing.
Yeah, and now would I love to play piano?
Yeah.
Abso-fucking-lutely. I would love to play piano. I'd pay a lot of money to be able to know how to play piano.
Yeah.
But would I go back and be devastated all those years learning? Never. Ever.
Huh.
I would never do that. Yes, you're right. I would love to learn how to play piano. Piano's cool. But if I'm not into it, I can't learn it. I can't pick it up.
Hang on. Because they made you go for 5 years in a row, maybe that's why you're so good about posting and you've never missed a posting day.
Well, maybe.
Think about that.
Maybe that's that. Or I also think that what I would do differently, but also kind of what they did is that I would adopt is like they made me do things.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't piano, it was tennis, it was soccer, it was taekwondo. Like they always made me do stuff, and I think that's so important. Like growing up, like me being on the tennis team, like taught me so much. I loved it. It was like the best moments of my entire life.
That's
what. So that's
what'd
really
you learn on tennis that you apply now?
just how important sports are. I don't know.
You never watch sports or play
I don't watch
now.
it, but I'm telling you, being on that sports team was like one of the best moments of my life. Like,
really,
winning matches was it was incredible. And like, I think if I had kids, I'd be like, try piano, and if they don't like it, then I would never have them do it again. Because there are hobbies that people find, but you can't force them on people.
Yeah,
because you're just not going to get any better. You can't force hobbies on people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for Wyatt, I know he just wants to do it. We never, ever, ever. He's like begging for more lessons.
Yeah. Like I remember I was playing video games. I was playing video games a lot, and I was like watching YouTube a lot. And I would always tell my parents, like, I'm working, because I wanted to be like a video game YouTuber. And they wouldn't get it. Like they wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
And like that was one of those things that, I mean, I don't blame them for not understanding, because that's a pretty weird thing for a kid to say when they're playing video games or watching YouTube.
That'll never be a profession.
But like,
cut to Tifu.
But like, yeah, I mean, with my kid, I think I'm going to be more open to like his hobbies, whether it's he loves knitting or he likes, playing football, like whatever it is. Like, I don't know. My dad always
I'm gonna do
said,
that with my kids too.
My dad always said, I brought this up on the podcast a couple of times, like whatever you do it to the best of your abilities. Mm-hmm. Whether you're a garbage man, I've said this like 7 times on this podcast. It's my favorite, it's my favorite thing that my dad's ever said, and like I really think that's like a really true statement. If you're gonna do anything, do it the right way. Guys, our sponsor SeatGeek is here today, and I mean, you guys already know how much I love SeatGeek. If you ever feel like you need to buy tickets to literally anything, use SeatGeek. It's incredible. We use it to buy our tickets.
Do you think people have gone to SeatGeek to try to buy cars?
I think so. SeatGeek has helped us buy like 11 to 13 cars in the last year. They really support our podcast. They support the videos. They support everything. That's why I love working with them so much. And if you need to buy tickets to anything, SeatGeek is the way to go. They pull together millions of tickets from all over the web. Then it rates each deal on a scale of 1 to 10, and it displays them on an interactive seat map. It makes it super easy for you and super affordable. And they'll even give you $10 off your first SeatGeek purchase when you use our promo code VIEWS. You get $10 off your first purchase with promo code VIEWS. Seriously, guys, SeatGeek, the best way to buy tickets to anything. Concerts.
October 4th, Vampire Weekend tickets. Already got them for my son and my daughter and my ex-wife.
Literally
through SeatGeek.
Concerts, sporting events, any kind of event you want. It's promo code VIEWS for $10 off on your first purchase.
Be the big dad. Go to SeatGeek and get your kids some tickets.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I took your Ferrari out while you were gone.
No, you didn't. Did you really?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Oh, I had a whole
You
day.
had the fucking time of your life. Did you take it to the premiere?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we rolled up.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You took
I
my
hit
Ferrari
Colby
to the...
Smulders. I accidentally ran her over.
You took my Ferrari to the premiere?
No, I didn't take it to the premiere.
Where'd you take it?
I just had a little bit of a day by myself.
Are you being serious?
I'm being 100% serious.
You took it out with Todd?
I came over here, and I was like, it was so weird when you were gone because it's just like different.
It's like a ghost town.
Do you know what it's like? It's like, you probably can't relate to this, but if you've ever been drunk for like a week, and then you like come out of the drunkenness, and you're like, oh wow, that was fucked up. Like in college, maybe I get drunk like for 7 days straight or something, and after you left, I was just like, huh. I was like, wow, this is real life.
Interesting.
It's weird. Like, and there's like bad things when you're gone. Like, it's like, it's not as fun. There's like no excitement. But then there's also like, I can go pick up my medication at CVS, which I desperately need.
Wait, so tell me how you drove my Ferrari.
Well, I was like, I need a vlog. And I was like, what can I vlog? I'm like,
know where he
there's
keeps the keys.
there's a $300,000 car. And so I go and I come over and I told Natalie, I'm going to take the Ferrari out for like a vlog or something. Because I was going to go pick up John. I called John the night before, and John was so in to fuck you up. Oh my God.
John Stamos?
John Stamos, yeah.
Okay.
And I texted him thinking like, he's probably so busy. He calls me the next morning and he's like, Jason, John Stamos. And I'm like, oh shit. And I'm fucking having my coffee and I'm like, bro, I'm fucking talking to John Stamos right now.
Yeah.
And he's like, here's what we're going to do. He's like, I got some meetings. He's like, but then he's like, we're going to fuck David shit up. That's what we're going to do. He's like, we're going to build a fucking shrine of me I want to build a shrine in his bedroom of John Stamos with candles. And I'm like, oh, yeah, like a picture of
that
you.
That sounds like John.
From General Hospital.
And then he realizes how much like that takes.
Yeah.
It's like, I only have 20 minutes.
Yeah. So then I'm like all stoked. So I'm like, I call Natalie and I'm like, I need the Ferrari. I got to go pick John Stamos up at the lot. And she's like, okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. She's like, I don't know where the key is. So I come over here and I'm like, where's the fucking Ferrari key? Where is it?
Wow, Natalie just gave up my key like that. Okay.
And Natalie was like, I don't know. I think maybe he took it to New York. Natalie's mom's trying to look for it. And then I was like, okay. I was like, no worries. I didn't want to make Natalie feel bad, because it's my bitch, not her problem. And so then I leave, and John cancels.
Oh, wow.
Because he got busy, but he's super nice about it. He was like, I'm so sorry. My day filled up. I was like, okay, no worries. Natalie calls me. She goes, she texts me, I found the key. So I come back, and she gives me the key. I get in the car. The Ferrari key is in the ignition, the second key. That's where the key was.
Inside the ignition?
In the fucking ignition.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Did the car work?
Yeah, you have two keys.
Oh, but when you say in the ignition, was the battery on?
No.
Oh, it was just sitting there.
It's just sitting in we looked everywhere. It's sitting in the ignition for anyone to take.
That's perfect for anybody who wants to steal my car. It's basically already on. All you have to do is hit it in drive and you're gone.
I turn this thing on. I back it out. I got no John, which is, was kind of a letdown. Because, if I had John, I wouldn't even filmed it.
Yeah, sure.
I would have just soaked it up.
Oh, yeah, that would have been fun. You and John Stamos in a Ferrari.
I pull out.
Hey, I'm going to do that tomorrow. That sounds fucking great.
Well, let's see if he's free. I pull out of your street. I probably get 800 feet away from your house, and I just start screaming of joy. And a song comes on the radio. It's literally like, and I said, hey, yeah. That song's on the radio on your Sirius XM, and I'm just like, woo! Screaming. And it was so much fun.
Jesus Christ.
And I was singing that song. Oh. And then I go down and picked up Todd. Todd was just like, this motherfucker never gives me a ride in this shit. Let's fucking go. Picked him up at Jeff's house.
How long were you guys in it for?
I only took it to Todd. And then Todd and I drove down Sunset Boulevard. I let Todd drive for a while.
You guys having fun?
Todd was like, I got a fucking Instagram story of this shit. I'm like, no, David will see it.
Did you record? You vlogged all of this?
Yeah, I vlogged it. Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, it was so sick. And then I was hoping John would call back, but he didn't. And then I took it by Stas's house.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you do there? Just rubbed it in their face?
Yeah, no, I just did some bit where like they took off in the Ferrari or something. It was dumb.
Well, that's
but
funny.
yeah, it was fun, man.
Wow.
But yeah, when you're gone, it's
I missed out a lot.
Well, that wouldn't have happened if you were here. I wouldn't have just come and taken you.
I wouldn't have had fun.
Yeah, if you were here, it would have been a
wow.
bummer. You would have been on the carpet like, fucking Jason, stop talking to Sam Jackson. I would have like made the move to talk to Sam Jackson, and you would have been like, no.
Not today. Not like this.
But yeah, it was fun while you were gone. You got to go out of town more, dog.
Well, I'm happy for you.
No. It's also really boring when you're not here.
No,
and I do feel a little lost. And then I feel like, well,
I do feel a little lost.
I'm like, what am I doing?
All right, guys. Well, that's all the time we have for today's podcast. I'm getting a new co-host. Jason's horrible. He's stealing my fucking cars. Thank you guys for listening. This is the Views Podcast. We're here weekly. We almost didn't do this one, but we did because Jason forced me. We're doing a vlog bit right now that may or may not go in the video. I can't say what it is.
David has a stressful bit that's about to go down with a lot on the line.
Yeah, this is.
I don't
really
want to be
scared.
negative, so I'm just keeping my mouth shut.
Yeah,
and I'm just going like, okay, it's gonna work.
It's gonna be a fun time.
He basically, it sounds like an impossible feat, and David's sitting, and everyone's telling him it's not gonna work, and David's just sitting there going, it's gonna work. It's gonna work.
Oh my
God.
See. Okay. Well, we'll see you guys later. This has been the Views Podcast. Bye.
Go check out David's merch. because he doesn't make any money in his videos.
Bye.
Bye.